my old pond. It's got a bunch of algae, a ton of crap on the edges.
Because it's salt water.
Yeah, we're gonna take these rocks off right here, take this tarp out, water out, and then try to expand, start digging on where we want this edge of the pond to be. So we're probably gonna do something like that right there. Take all this off, all this, pretty much redo the whole entire thing. So we'll get back at you on the GoPro. So we're gonna get this tarp off, dig out here, push this dirt, or a lot of it, to that side, which makes the pond stick out this side more now. Let's get to it. Fill this in with dirt, and then pack that as it would be the side of the pond. So this is the pond. I've got the outer line of the pond in right here. That's the shape of the pond, going straight along, back to about right there. So that's how big it'll be. It's gonna be sick. We'll of course do some touch-ups on the angles to make it look good, but day one's going good so far. Okay, so I just added the second plywood in here. Sorry for that lighting right there. It's kind of nasty. It's gonna create the corner wall right here. That's the corner of this wall, and the pond will go out here. So we're filling that in real slowly. Eventually we'll get it filled, even with the regular ground, and this will be the pond. Alright, so we filled the dirt in a little bit right here, next to this wall. We're gonna get the tarp laid out before we shape the pond on how we want it to be shaped. So we're still working out here. I don't know what the chances of this are, but my neighbor, Hurricane Irma, took the fence down. My neighbor loves to garden. He's right there. Wait, right there. That's Bill. He needs the dirt, so for soiling, and he makes plants. So it works out perfectly that we have plenty of dirt to give him. So we're making big piles over there for him right now. Works out good too. One big thing when you're building a pond, if you don't have anywhere to put the dirt, you're in trouble. So you gotta find somewhere to put all the dirt before you make the pond. It's currently 6:15. We've got most of the dirt out of the pond. As you can see, there's a ledge going on right there, and above that is another ledge. So once we put the tarp up there, we can have a rock right there, and the tarp goes up another way. So the line lines up right against the rock. You'll see when I'm finished. The rock ledging is gonna make it look really good though. It's all the way around to this corner, and then it drops. At the end, of course, is gonna be like minor justifications, but that'll be easy stuff. Like the bank is gonna be like little ledges and stuff like that. Bottom will be kind of bumpy, we'll flatten that out. Just stuff like that, simple things. Other than that, we're on a roll so far. We've only got a few hours left until dark. Probably about 1 or 2. No, 2 hours left. So we gotta keep it moving. Dude, this thing looks sick. It doesn't even show its size on camera. We made a little ledge right there, like a little bed. Rock ledge along the whole entire side. Thing's big. Drop off. We're gonna put the tarp on, see how it fits. Hopefully this isn't too big for the tarp. Guys, check it. In one day, we dug the rest of the pond and filled it in with the tarp. And look, here we are. Got the tarp laid out, ready to have water put in it. I honestly did not think it was gonna happen this fast. Probably have another episode of decorating the pond, because it's about to get dark. It's probably about 7:30 right now, but we're doing pretty good. We're gonna fill this up with water here and hopefully do some decorating tomorrow morning. Alright, all full. It's gonna come up to these little ledges, and then probably in the next video we'll do the rock edge work and all that decorating stuff. What's up guys, back at you with another video here, and it's part 2 of the pond building situation here we got outside. She's coming along, and she's also very big, way bigger than I thought. So in today's video, we're gonna decorate most of the pond, landscape it, and do a lot of that sort of thing. It's a lot of work to build a pond, especially this big, and it's gonna be a good task for me to have something to do. So I'm cleaning off the rocks here, and then I put them on the ledge. Get this rock right here. And then we're gonna try to tighten it up against another rock. So, for instance, this one fits perfectly, just like that, snug right to the other rock. I'll probably have these rocks from right there across down to about right here, and then start another rock ledge. Keep going around. Alrighty, so I switch up to an older shirt, so when it gets dirty like the other Abercrombie shirt, it's not gonna get destroyed. I keep on working, see how far we can get before Luke gets here. This fits because I went extra, like I did more than I should have on the pond size-wise. So you can see how close the water is, which won't matter because I'll have stones weighing it down. But you add up the dirt on the side. So what I'm doing is getting little handfuls, and I'm going and I'm patting it down as a mountain. Yeah, there's a giant drop off. So it's about that deep in my pond so far. Alright, so I'm collecting the little rocks, these little brown rocks right here. Giving them a rinse on the scoop like that. Walking them over to the little crevices between the rocks. As you can see, I've already done all that. And I'm just dropping them right in, just like this. Just like that. Just filling in the gaps. Makes it look a lot nicer. Alrighty, well, ran out of rocks, so as far as I could see, that's as much as I got. These are all too skinny, meaning they're not going above the water level, which is what I want it to have. So those aren't going to work. So we're going to go to the shop right now, the rock shop, get some cool rocks, maybe even some more decorations for around the pond. We'll see what we can find there. Let's head out. Look at these giant bags of rocks right here. These bags of rocks at Home Depot are like $5 a bag. These are $3.20. Look at this. The bushel shop. The bushel stop. Oh, maybe I said shop in the beginning. The bushel shop. I don't know, but the bushel stop. This place is killer. I'm out here at the bigger rocks now. See, this is the stuff right here. This is what I need. Just like that right there. That's the one. So we're gonna put this to the side. I don't know if that's too big, but this is the sort of stuff I need. These more bulky, higher rocks. Gotta get the cart. Probably should have drove that around. That's back. Come on. There it is. Oh, I'm gonna need to get a lot of rocks. Definitely this one. This one's perfect. That's one big rock. Sucker's gonna be full of rocks in a second.
You have a good day.
There you go, man. You too.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. 346.39. That right there is insane for rocks. Alrighty, well after spending almost $400, let's head home and get back to work. What I like to call stuffing stones, because when you make a fountain with that foam, you could put foam around the stone right here, which then makes it close. If you have little openings and sections, you always need some of these. So I got probably 10 of those. So after about 6 trips from the truck to the backyard, I've got all the rocks. Doesn't look like much, but they're heavy. and we're gonna stack them into the pond right there. Alrighty, so I'm gonna start getting these big boulders and putting them on the side of the pond and see how it looks. All set. Got around the whole pond. I'm gonna start on the fountain now. I'm gonna make that a separate video. Luke's on his way over. These are some real heavy rocks we're about to lift to make this big fountain. Till next time, I'll see you guys in another video. I believe this is the first time I'm ever signing off on a GoPro. Peace.